What happens when you combine this with this? I guess you get this. And today I'm gonna try it so you don't have to. All right, guys, welcome back to the Tree House Brewing Company YouTube channel, where from time to time we try different beers, give you homebrew advice, share different things about our brewery here in Massachusetts, and open things like the very, very hard to get, come to find out, Busch Light Apple. Now, the video crew behind these cameras spent the last day and a half going from liquor store to liquor store trying to find this elusive animal here in the Northeast United States, the very popular, very hard to get, limited edition Busch Light Apple. We were able to track down a single can, and in this video, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use my pro palate to give you my thoughts and feedback. And let's take a look at the can and see what it says about the beer that's inside, if anything. Really nice can, attractive, obviously red color. Light lager with natural flavors, limited edition. Do we have ingredients in here? If we do, they work really hard not to tell us what they are. But it's defined on the can as a light lager with natural flavors. I don't know if they add a little bit of apple juice or apple cider. I think by law they can add a certain percentage of those two things, up to 49%. So it's hard for me to say. This could be 49% cider, 51% beer. It could be 100% beer and with a little bit of natural flavor. They could use something like malic acid to give it an apple-like crispness. I'm not entirely sure, but I do want to taste it now, give you my unvarnished feedback, and see if this thing's worth tracking down. All right, I'm excited to see what this looks like. Is it going to be clear, filtered? Are they going to leave a little bit of haziness? They are not. That is clear as a whistle. All right. Wow, pretty. From my perspective, it looks like I'm pouring a commercial right now. Wow, clear, clear, clear. Beautiful looking beer, nice foamy head, good effervescence in the glass. Apple characters jumping out of the glass. I'm getting like a, kind of like a green apple, really punchy, citrusy, kind of like acidic apple thing coming off the nose. Whoa. Almost a little bit champagne-y, I might say. A little bit cleaner like, a little bit of like, I don't want to say pine sol because it's not piney, but it has this like medicinal aroma to it a little bit. Kind of funky, but definitely appley. Now it's getting into like green Jolly Rancher, like really punchy green apple, not sweet apple, punchy green apple. Yeah, like green apple candy is the way that I would describe the aroma. I'm excited to taste this. It smells a little bit artificial. It says natural flavors, but sometimes those concentrated natural flavors can come across as artificial. This is dramatic. I'm excited. I'm like building myself up to taste this. I'm very excited. These guys, it took them 12 hours to find this can. Yeah, I mean, so my best way to describe the flavor of the beer, it's clean, it's very easy to drink, obviously, very appley. It tastes to me like someone opened a Busch Light and dropped a green Jolly Rancher into it, dissolved it, and that's pretty much exactly what it tastes like. It's not overwhelmingly appley. I don't think it has a high percentage of juice. I think more of what's going on here is a flavoring thing with a little bit of acidity to give you that kind of puckering apple, green apple character, but it's light, clean, refreshing, delicious. And yeah, I can see why people actually line up at the liquor store to grab this stuff before it sells out, because it's tasty, light, refreshing, inoffensive, and honestly, probably more desirable than regular Busch Light. This beer is a bit of an enigma. It's April, May here in Massachusetts. It's not apple season. It's not the season for limited edition apple anything, but Busch has brewed this beer, I believe, somewhere in St. Louis, and they've imparted it with a little bit of acid of sorts and a little bit of green apple character, and they've made a beer that's super refreshing and, dare I say, worth tracking down. You take a light, refreshing beer like Busch Light, you add something to hide any potential off character that you might find in that beer, you keep it icy cold, and you pour it fresh into a glass, and you're bound to have a nice experience. I don't know if this is more of a novelty or if I'd want to drink this all the time, but fact of the matter is it's pretty tasty, and if you find it in your local store, give it a shot. That's all for now, guys. Leave your thoughts down below. I want to thank you as always for watching. See you next time. Take care. Now I like want to figure out how to clone it.